if anyone's here. 1 second. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it's not going to stay this way for long, so one moment. If anyone's here, I don't know yet. I have to get my other device here working. 1 sec. Whoa, what am I doing? Here we go. Here we go. I think that's the one. All right, I'm up. I see myself. I see my big old head. Whoa, that's a lot of gray in there. I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind going all the way gray if it didn't wash me out so bad. But it does. All right. Now I'm going to try and not drop my phone or squeeze any buttons. Woo. Ooh, oh my gosh, don't. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I'm just going to scooch back because I can't move my thing. Oh. Anyways, I'm just gonna craft today, making some stuff. I'm gonna craft today, well, you know, like any other day. And I seen a video that kind of inspired me, so that's what I'm gonna work on. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and oops, if you're here, go ahead and say hi. Hey Kat, how are you? We're gonna be crafting down in a moment. I was just trying to get this figured out. Are you crafting away already? So I seen this video, and I'll probably say this a couple times, but I have it in, if I did it right, it's already in the description box. If I did not do it right, it will be in the description box. But I watched, I've been having so much fun watching all the different channels that everyone has suggested. I just love that. That was so much fun. And I don't even know, I think this person might have already been, oh my gosh, I can't talk. I drank wine last night and it's still affecting me. Carrie Gibson, at Carrie Gibson Art, have you heard of her? So I watched a few of her videos. Hey Denise. I don't know why I have everything in my way. I can't see my chats. Hi Elena. You're making triple pockets, Kat? Well, I seen this video and I loved it, and it was just, it's basically another masterboard using scraps, but I liked her take on it, and it's probably not new. Well, I'm sure it's definitely not new because it was her videos 9 months ago that I seen. But I thought that's what I was gonna play with today. And I prepped a bunch of papers. I prepped my scraps. How are you doing, Denise? Oh, I just want to hug you so tight. How's everybody doing? She's fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm already starting to cook here under my lamps. So I'm going to stick my crazy hair up, and I'm going to get this down in just a second, the camera, but I'm using it for a minute to make sure my bun's up on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and start crafting, and I'm going to show you what I was doing. So have you heard of Carrie Gibson at Carrie Gibson Art? Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to switch you upside down, or I don't know, right side up, whatever it is. Let me see. It's tipping up to, I don't want to get the light bulb from the ceiling in your face. Hold on. There, yeah, a mess is better. Hey, Mitch, how are you? Okay, come on. Oh my gosh. I'm like trying to not pop my phone out of the holder here. There we go. Okay. Woohoo, I did it, and I didn't press any buttons I wasn't supposed to press. Now I don't know if I'm fully lined up. Let me see where that is. I think I'd like it to be just about right there. It's about good where I sit in my area. Hi, Helen. Hey, Barb. Oh my gosh, look at everyone's here. Is everybody ready to craft or clean or hang out or whatever it is that you're doing? I'm ready. So oh my gosh, hi. Oh, has everybody been having a good weekend? I don't know if you're interested in what I'm doing, so I'm going to tell you just in case. But I'm going to make, basically it's a master board, but I'm going to do it vertically. Vertically? Is that what it's called when it goes up and down? Anyways. So I took my scraps. Yesterday I worked on a bunch of scraps, and I just made sure they had all nice straight edges, no tearing, believe it or not, that's crazy. But, and there's different sizes and different lengths. And then I also did that this morning with some of my music sheet. I found some children's book page here, some of my, what do you call this? The, you know, shorthand writing, some dictionary pages that were aged, and then some of these really fragile papers here. And just got those into strips for my neutral backgrounds. And oops, I have a mess here, I didn't clean it. And then what Carrie Gibson did, oh, and I have a little Maggie fur there. I don't want to add that. What I need a spot for this stuff. I didn't want to do that, but it's gonna happen anyways, probably. My hands don't want to work right. They're like super stiff. She took her paper just to have points to mark her paper so that she stayed in straight lines, because this project was about being making them in all vertical and straight lines and no tearing, and you know, it's just a little bit different. And so she just marked it using her grid and with a pencil. So that's what I did. I just marked a few spots on my paper so I can start wherever. So that's what that is. And then that's how I'm going to start. So let me grab a tray. Let me grab a tray here, and I'll put all my neutrals on this. Oh, so I went back to the library and to go get the rest of the German books, because they said there was like a whole mess of them. But the lady who was there said, "Oh, there was hardly any," and she put what there was on the shelf, and I was like, "Oh," and it wasn't the normal lady that I talked to, and I was like, "Okay." I just went and grabbed what I could. So I know, so not me. It's like I'm really gonna step outside my comfort zone, because so no tearing and straight lines, and I thought it's time. It's time. So I'm just gonna put those on there like that. And I grabbed this paper pad, and I honestly do not remember if this was gifted or if I got it at a thrift store or a estate sale, but I love this little paper pad. I love all the neutral colors, and if it was gifted, thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry that I cannot remember everything. I'm lucky I can remember my name these days, but but anyways, I'll show you the books I pulled from if you want to see. They're kind of fun. Oh, this is at Carrie Gibson. So I'll have this in the description box too. So it's at Carrie Gibson Art, capital K, capital G, capital A. And her video, it was 9 months ago when she posted it, and she calls it A New Look at Master Boards and Scrappy Strips. So this is my dictionary that I pulled from. Just an old, like, it's all yellowed and all that good stuff. Oh, and also when I was cutting my papers, I knew I wasn't going to want this line in there. So I was making sure that I cut like enough, and I love these aged edges. So I was cutting enough on this side just so that I had something to work with here, and then I cut it through there. Because I don't know if that makes sense, but what I was doing. And then this old book that I have that's been falling apart. I've been using this as like decoration because I just love all that. But it's I think this is it German? I don't know. It's a different language for sure. Oh, back to the German book. So I just bought everything they had. I don't even know if anybody wants them, but that's okay. Because I'm thinking that I need to pull a bunch of papers anyways. I just need to make big paper like packs that you can use to make a journal or ephemera or whatever, but you have like like it's just a nice, oh, what do you call that? You know, lots of things to choose from, options. I can't think. And then I used this book for the children's book page for, you know, some of the larger fonts. This is my shorthand book that I have, and that's the one I kept. I have another one I think that I'm putting in the shop, but see, again, I'm thinking, I wonder if I should just, it's just so much, like sometimes I think it's nicer just to have like a pack of lots of papers that you can choose from. Here's a music book that I have. I just like the cover, it's so cute. And but there's no words. But I like cutting out just like these little pieces right here and using those. And I think they make them cutest benches for people to sit on, like the Tim Holtz people. I love sticking those people sitting on them. Hi, Deb. I got to remember to look over here. Oh, and then this book. I have several of these books. When I bought these at a yard sale, I probably said this already before, but the lady was so happy that I wanted the whole set. She was like, nobody appreciates music. And I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Brianne was with me. She's like, do not tell her what you're doing with them. She won't let you have them. I didn't lie. I told her I truly appreciate the papers inside, the music. It's beautiful. It's art in itself by looking at it. So I wasn't lying. I just didn't fully disclose my intentions of the book. And then look at this book. I haven't taken anything out of this. This is, I'm not sure. I may have shared this at some point. I don't remember, but this is falling apart. Does that go? I don't even know which way this goes. This is the Gardener's Catalog. When I first bought my my florist shop, when I decided one day that I could be a florist, even though I didn't even know the names of flowers, I was like, yeah, I can do it. There's a florist shop for sale. Let's do it. I bought it, and I loved it. I really did. But anyways, my mom, she was still here. She had not left to Europe. It's so cool, isn't it? And I've never ever tore into it because my mom gave it to me. And it's so funny because my mom was never a gardener, but she does love flowers. But she just thought it would make a good compliment. She knows I've always liked like eclectic, different vintage things. It's just, you know what? It's been part of my soul since I was, little. Anyhow, so she gave me this book and I've never cut into it. And I thought, I think it's time. And this is going to be a big one for me. It's just that attachment, that I have an emotional attachment to it. So I'm going to, I think, use this in making some paper packs. Because look how big these pages are. And the font, like it's got nice font. I can just look at this all day long. But anyhow, it's just falling apart and I just keep storing it, so I never look at it. And every time I see it, I get sad now because I have just stored it and not used it. So I think it's time to use it and to share. It's beautiful. I was like, when she first gave it to me though, I didn't do this kind of paper crafting, and I was kind of like, and I do like old and eclectic, but I had no idea what I was going to do with this. I'm like, okay, thanks Mom. Like, what's that for? She's like, I don't know. She goes, I just thought it was really pretty and you would like it. And I said, well, you're right. Of course you're right. You're a mom. Moms are always right. Trying to see. So copyright 1974 by the Gardener's Catalog Incorporated. All right. Let's see. So there you go. That's what I've got. That's what I've got. Yes, I will absolutely be sharing my mom with my friends. And what's really funny is, she was cremated, and she said, so, a lot of people, they do where you can take the cremations, the remains, and you can put them in all these different things. My mom said, do not do that to me. She goes, I don't want to be separated all out. She goes, don't do that to me. So we weren't allowed to do that. So Jason bought her an urn. It was really beautiful. She told me, she said, what I want is I want to visit everybody, and I want to go to all the family gatherings, and if you go on trips, I want to go on the trips with you. I might have shared this already, but anyways, so that's what we did forever. I've taken her to a few places, but I'm not telling you, and you know what? When that cremation, those remains, they're heavy. They're not like, I thought they were going to be light. This is what I'm going to use for my glue book. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm like looking at these colors, and I think, oh, that's so pretty. Do I want to glue all over that? Yes. What am I going to do? I can't save everything. So what did I do with my paper with the lines? Here we go. Let's get this party started. Deb, you said you had that book years ago and you gave it away? Oh my gosh, do you remember who you gave it to? What'd they do with it? Do they still have it? I'll stick that up there because I don't need that. So what I'm going to do to start off with is just, I'm going to follow what Carrie did, and because I think that will help me to get my color on there. So So what she would do is she was using those lines so that she can keep straight lines going across, so she wasn't like starting to go tippy sideways like that. So she was just picking different pieces to start. You can start anywhere on your line, in the middle, anywhere, but it gives you the basis, and then you have another line. That's why I use my paper cutter to cut all my papers. So I'm not gonna really like try to figure out where they're gonna go right now. I'm just gonna start sticking them on, and I'm gonna use this cheaper glue stick, which I don't really know if it's still cheaper, but because I will eventually sew. So finding the one I want the most text on that side. So I think I'm gonna work with like one thing at a time, like put a couple of these on and then move to something else. And I think I will start in the corner for this. So the idea, she said, was to try and line them up to the edges as good as you can so that you keep your line straight. Makes sense. So that's another thing. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone, trying to keep it straight, keep it together. There, I like that. That's pretty. This book page, and I'm pretty sure this book page, because I had it over here in my stash, I think this came in some happy friendship mail from somebody. And of course, I don't have the title on there. I don't know if you would remember. Do I? No. Nope, I don't. Of course not. Which side do I want? I think I'm going to do the other side. Oh, that music, which music book are you talking about, Barb? That little green, that kid's green one, or the big red one? And then this one, I think I'm just going to go right to the side here. I kind of have the kids one. I know it's so cute. I pulled a couple papers out and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to regret ripping this thing up, but I don't know. It's been sitting on my shelf for over a year, and I mean, it's doing nothing for me there. Nothing. It's not doing its job. Here's some of that German text. Let me get some. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to stick to these rules here, but I'm going to try. I really liked the look after she got done making them. They're so pretty. Hi, Kay. What do I mean when I say she went to Europe? It is a friendly way, like it's not like a joke, but it's kind of like a happy. Let me tell you what I mean, because I'm not making any sense now. She went, so I met my friend Brianne, who turned into like my sister, and it's so funny. She's got I didn't know this until later, but her birthday's the same day as my mom's. And anyways, we used to go on walks every morning. She owned a business in town. I did. We used to meet up every morning, and we'd go on a walk around down by the lake and back up to until it was time, and then we'd go off our separate ways and go to work. And I would talk all the time, like I do here, and I talk in the present moment a lot. So I still do with my mom, even though she passed. And Brianne had never met my mom, and I wasn't really thinking about it. Like I said, I just always talk in the present moment. It's just my way of, dealing. And so, so anyways, one day, and we live in a small town, so I'm sure other people have told her, like, I'm guessing had said like, well, you know, her mom, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I'm pretty sure because she talks about her mom. Anyway, so one day while we're walking, Brianne says, can I ask you a personal question? I was like, yeah, sure. You can ask me anything you want. I'm like, I'm an open book, man. And so she goes, where's your mom? Like, is your mom here? Like, is she on vacation? or something. And I said, no, it kind of caught me off guard. And I was like, no, my mom. And I just didn't like saying the word. I mean, I guess part of it was a denial thing, but I just didn't like saying it. So I said, no, she actually left. She goes, what do you mean left? I'm like, so I have to explain that to her, how she left. You know, she's not on the physical planet anymore. She moved on. And so she goes, oh, I thought she was like on vacation for a really long time, because at this point in time, we have been like friends and walking and stuff for like, I don't know, 6 months or so, something. I don't know. It was a while. And she goes, so I thought maybe she was like in Europe or something. There's how Europe happened. So then when my dad left not too long ago, she goes, well, it looks like your dad went to go visit your mom in Europe. It just made me laugh. And I needed that good laugh. So that's how it happened. And that's why we say Europe. And it sounds very strange and it's very confusing, and I apologize. I'm not making light of that she's left. It's just a happy way to think about it for me. So now that I have my straight lines, I can keep going from the bottom up. I can still stay in my straight line and do some overlapping if I want. But I'm thinking I want to get color on here too. These are going to be pretty thick by the time I'm done. Maybe I'll go over here. Maybe up here. No, down here, down here. I don't know. I'm going to go down here. Oh, thank you, Kay and Denise and Barb. Thank you. So, yeah, I just think, like, you know, I know so many people and their family members live so far away that they never get to see them. And probably even longer than I haven't even seen my parents, or, you know, so like I could just talk about them in the now, and I talk to them still. I suppose if I hear them start talking back to me, I'm going to come on here and talk to you guys. What do I do? What do I do? My mom's chasing me around talking to me, and I don't know what to tell her. In 82, you talk to her every night. Oh, it's just nice. Like we never stop. We never stop loving and missing our loved ones. We really just don't. So, and it's okay. We don't have to. I feel like I had a lot of people tell me that's not healthy. That's not good. You're what are they calling it? I was I don't know. I wasn't dealing, and I said, no, I am though. That's just the way I do it. That's just the way I do it, and it helped me move past it. So talking about her in the present and what helped me to talk about her all the time, and talking about her all the time helped me move through the grief of losing her, of missing, not losing her. I don't like that word either, but like of missing. Like I'm just missing. I just miss her. I miss her, and that's what I told my friends. I said I miss her, and I miss the things that she's gonna miss. I miss them for her. Like she didn't get to see my 2 youngest sisters have any kids. Like I miss that for her. I miss that for my sisters. So when I talk about, I don't know. Your mom's in Italy and you talk to her daily. Like, I guess now I have to ask the question, like in Italy or like in Europe, Italy? Singing and dancing. Oh. I think I like this music on here, and I don't usually play with music too much. I'm going to put more paper on here too, so I'm not going to worry about these empty spots here. And I will be, because I have one and I like to, I will be sewing around these when they're all nice and dry. Thank you, Helen. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do too. I love it, and I just have to remember that not everybody knows, and I need to maybe explain a little bit, do a little bit of explaining. Because a lot of people are like, why is your mom in Europe? Is that where you're from? Do I get to choose a side? Choosing a side. They look exactly the same. Does anybody here know how to read shorthand? It almost looks like the kind of writing I do now when my hands are tired. I'm just gonna, I had a little bit of an open thing there on that, and I want to cover that up. Oh, goodness. Maybe another piece. I'm trying to do at least 2 of each one, so I need another one of these, which it doesn't really matter because none of them is going to go together. So I suppose I can ignore my little thing there. Here's some skinny ones. The other thing I was watching her do when she was doing is when she was cutting, she didn't, instead of just going, oh, I'm going to cut this page is this big, so I'm going to cut it by 4 inches, 4, 4, 4. She said she just cut it, she would line it up in her cutter, and she tried to not cut directly, like, let me see. I need to find something that you can see. Let me try this. So directly, like, if there was only going to be a smidgen of this paper left on there, she tried not to do that because that looks, and I think so too, because when I make my own cuts, I have a hard time dealing with that. So she tried to pull it over or more this way, depending on what the size was going to be for the tag or the journal card or whatever it was she was going to make. That's funny. Did my wait, Deb says most people who can read shorthand are living in Europe. That's hilarious. Oh, thanks, Barb. I know it's so far. I mean, I like this already the way it is. Chaos, did they live, my parents, they live close by. They did actually. So, and that's a whole nother funny story too, is because I never lived in a small town. I feel like this is not straight. This is the only ever, oh my gosh, speak clearly, lady. This is the first time I've ever lived in a small town, and I've lived here for over 30 years now. But anyways, we aren't from here. We grew up all over the world. I grew up moving all over not the world, the United States. I can't think. Oh my gosh. And anyhow, my mom found this place. My parents weren't together. My mom found this place when she was traveling with her, my sister's dad. And I came to see her. Anyways, I ended up staying. My dad and my brother still lived in New York. And my brother, when he turned 18, or was he 18? He came to see me, to visit me out here. He met a girl. He liked her. They got together. They had a baby. They took the baby back to New York to visit my dad, to see my dad, and her widowed mother went with them, and then hence my dad came back out here with my other brothers. Anyways, isn't that crazy? And we all ended up in this little tiny town in Washington, and Washington was one of the states that we never lived in, or I don't even think we even traveled through to get to any of the other places because of where it's located on the map. So California to New York and back, we lived in lots of different states. Crazy. So yes, both my parents were nearby. That was a very short answer. Let's see. Kat, I think so. I messaged her. Well, I didn't message her. I forgot. I thought I messaged her, and I think I only responded on on one of the spit it out, Sandra. The messages on the chat from the video. Oh my gosh. So, but she might be, because I think he was a little grumpy that she ditched him last Sunday. Oh, thanks, Kay. My life, do you know, my life story is crazy. Sometimes I really should write some stuff down. There's nothing. Nobody wrote anything down like my parents. Like, you know, there's almost I guess almost lots of people have a family historian. We do not. I should write some things down while I'm remembering, but it takes too long to write. Maybe I can voice it over to somebody. Oh, I didn't put dictionary on here. I have a hard time using dictionary. So I'm grabbing things that I've been trying to that I have a hard time using, and I don't know why, because I love it when I see everybody else use it. Yes, they can. They're such needy creatures. They always say word needy, but oh, they're so needy. Oh my gosh, the other day I was like, I haven't been in my craft room for a couple of days really because I've been neglecting my house so bad, and I thought, you know what, spring is here, the weather's nice, if I'm going to do these things that need to be done outside, I need to go and get it done. I guess I'm just going to keep doing this. And maybe I'll add color afterwards, or maybe I won't, maybe I'll do two. And so I was in my garage. I took you guys into the garage once before for a quick little peek, and it got way worse. And so there's a lot of projects, like I can't flip furniture anymore and do all those like smalls with the home decor and things like that. So I thought I just need to like go through some stuff. So, you know, like my craft room, I'm not getting rid of everything at one time, but I'm cleaning it up. And I spent the entire day, and I have a huge pile of that goes to the dump, or a lot of it can go to the burn pile, but goes to the dump. And then I have a huge pile that's going to the thrift stores. I'm so excited. And I told my husband, I was like, all of this whole pile, all of it, I want it gone. And there's like furniture pieces. There's, what else is there? There's furniture, odds and ends of like home decor pieces. There's all kinds of stuff. There's throw pillows, some clothing. There's just an assortment of things because I'm a collector of all things. Hey Jamie, we were wondering if you were coming over, or if you were playing with Rick today. When you say you're late, you meant to the show, right? Just kidding. To the show. Not to the show. That sentence, that was the one back in the day where that's the one sentence that you never wanted to have to say. I'm late. Oh my God, I'm late. Yes, Denise, I have. Both on purpose and accident. I take it you have too. Oh my gosh. Oh, what video? Let me go look and see. What was that video, Elena? I saw a video on YouTube this morning. It shows your town and surrounding areas. It was so cool. You did? My town? Oh, I want to know what video that is too. Was it on YouTube? If it was on YouTube, do you know how to find the one you were looking for? How you can see your history on your YouTube thing? I'm only asking if you know because I just recently figured that out. Well, within the last few months. I was like, oh my gosh. So either it's a new thing or I just never realized it. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some color now. So let's see. I'm going to move this tray out of the way. Jamie, I'm doing vertical. You're just sitting on the couch? Or he's just sitting on the couch? And you said it was an exclamation point. You should come sit over here. So here's my scrap. I don't know if I can work within this little box though, because I'm going to put it on the tray. It's not going to stay on the tray. We all know that, but we'll try. Let me make some more room here. Are you dressed? Like for the day? Yeah, for the day. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to hang out. Have a wonderful day, Kay. These were actually little tags, like in a, well, these two don't go together, but they were tags from a kit that I bought, and I haven't been using, see those two go together? And so I cut the top, it was one of those ones that had that, like, you know, kind of a shape. And I haven't been using them, and I thought, oh, I'll just cut them like this and use them for color spots, and I love it. So, and then I'm just going to go on here and put color pieces on here. Those are pretty bright colors. Maybe I can start off with some more plainer things. I don't know. There's that one. Ooh, that's pretty too. Yeah, I'm not supposed to think about it. I'm supposed to too much. I'm supposed to just lay it down. And I also have these black and whites from the colored books. Ooh, that's cute too. I do like that. Maybe I'll put that one there. Yeah, I'll glue that. See if I can cut straight. Whoops. Oh, you don't have to shower to come over to my house? Or just come over here, have a shower right here in my craft room. Well, not in the craft room. I mean, it's its own bathroom. You can shower here. Wanda's in there. And my Christmas tree. I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. Where is Luann? Jamie, because that's her first day off is this Saturday, so she's like, I did actually shower today. Usually I'm like, Sunday's my day off, but whoops, I didn't know if we were gonna do anything. We went to a dinner last night at the Grange. To Jason bought us those for that auction dinner. They're, you know, when they raise money for the Grange, and so he had bought us some dinner tickets to go, and it was so much fun. I really enjoyed myself there. I like it. Look at this other side too. I think I'm gonna go with the more florals. The florals. Look at it. I didn't break out. I was like, I'm gonna put color on here. Nope. I just went black and white. Cream and black. I think I like that one all the way. Yeah. Anyways, it was pretty fun. We bought a few things. We bought well, Jason was hoping to get this big thing of wood, this tongue and groove wood. It was a big giant pallet, but it went more than what his budget would allow him. And yeah, I don't care. If it sticks to my mat, it sticks to my mat. I'll clean it later. And so we didn't get that. So I was like, that's okay. I put your name on a few baskets because there is the silent auction for all these baskets. They have so much nice stuff there and fun things. There's so many people and so many businesses that had contributed to this. I was like amazed at the stuff that was there. I've been to lots of things in our town, and this was pretty awesome. Anyhow, so we won a few things. One of the things I bid on was the it was called a pizza box, pizza thing. So somebody had purchased these gift certificates for Papa Murphy's Pizza, which we don't eat. I don't really eat pizza because it hurts my stomach. And so, but Brienne and the kids do. Brienne gets it for her kids a lot. So I was like, well, if I win that, I can give them the pizza tickets. And then there was also in there was a really pretty, oh, let me show you. I brought it to show you. Oh, I hope it doesn't reflect too bad because it's a mirror kind, but is that too reflective? No. Anyways, look at it. It's like all the glass mosaic, and it's like all mermaidy. Isn't that pretty? And then she did it on a mirror trivet. And then these are it's pirate booty. There are gems inside there, and all the gems. These look like, I can't tell if these are glass. They feel glass. Isn't it pretty? I just loved it. And so this is what I got, and I think that's like a little metal heart piece that's in there. I just love this. So I have a piece of art, and the only sad thing is it says made with love, Michelle 2022, but I don't know who Michelle is. I'm guessing she's someone from the area, but I don't think she watches me, but if she does, I'm so happy to have this, Michelle. I don't think she does. And then what else did we get? So in that Papa Murphy's basket, yeah, and then there was a pizza cutter. I gave her that, and then I wanted the mosaic art. So I gave her the rest of the stuff. And then the other thing I won was 2 bottles of wine, a red and a rose. And oh my gosh, this wine is so good. So I don't think I brought the bottle down here, but it's a local winery in town. It's a local vineyard in town, and they make their own wine. And I was drinking it, and it was like what's it, rosé cab. It was so good. Anyways, so I got that, and then I don't want the wine glasses, so I gave those to Brienne also. And then I won this, and I think this only cost like $75. This is high. I had the highest bid, and that's what I had on there. So I got $100. We shopped there anyway, so good deal for me and for the Grange. And then Jason told me they're having their big yard sale next weekend, so maybe we should donate my donation pile. Maybe we should donate it to them. It's a little bit closer because my donation pile, like I said, cleaning that garage, is gigantic. Gigantic. Oh, did you find it, Elena? I put on the recast. Oh, it keeps ringing. Oh. Okay, Jamie, I'm going to get in the shower and come over. I'll see you in about an hour. Okay, in an hour? I guess we're crafting for 2 hours today. Just kidding. Oh, Jamie. We had fun last time when she was here. After we got done with the live, we did some jelly printing. So Jamie hasn't done that before, and I knew she would like it. She is a natural, and I'm a little jealous. I'm gonna say I'm a little jealous. I wish I was that natural. I don't want that. I think I keep going for these. I need to put that on there. I know, another cell. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jason, I need to get some more stuff cleaned out because I need room to bring stuff home. So I'm cleaning out my garage. Now he's got his shop, so across the way where we live on our property, the way it's situated, all the way across, we have, he's got a 4-bay shop, and it's jam-packed. Like, I mean, but he's in construction, so I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He works on his cars and stuff. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And he goes, when he finds out what I'm doing in the garage, he goes, this is awesome. So now I have a place to park my 4-wheeler and my motorcycle. And I was like, what? So this one, like, I don't know if see, I was wondering, am I going to like that if it's cut in half? But look what I did here. I did it on purpose to see. I still like them even if they're cut in half. But I really like that flower. One, two, three, four. So if I really want to make sure it stays on, I think I would need to put it somewhere like here. I can do that. But I don't know that's where I want it. I can also put it right here on the end, under the end cap. Let's try that. You'll put it, you'll link the, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. That's a mess. You're going to be able to link or put the video thing on the replay. Thank you. It's really funny how small this town is, and I never grew up in one, but now I can never see myself living in any place big. And when I first moved here, I was like, oh my gosh, how do people deal? How do they do this? Here's my piece. I think I'm going to wait for that one. I can't commit. Oops. Oh my goodness. So, is that close to Helen? Is that close? Is that in Elena? Is that close? Are you guys close to each other then? Yeah, I think I do like that red. But I really need to get this figured out so I can get one cut up. See, here's another piece. I love that. Oh, not on top of each other there. You know, I haven't done anything else to the daughter's journals since the last time I actually made a video about it. I don't know what it is. I think I've just had a lot of stuff on my mind. I don't know. And I just can't, I don't want to force myself to play with something or to do it, you know, when I'm not in the mood. I just don't work like that. I feel like I'm not going to do it any justice. Can't talk. All right, here's some vintage wallpaper. I don't know if that looks good with that. So I have some of these. I think I was planning on working with a 12 by 12 sheet. And since I'm not, I'm working with just a regular, it's kind of pretty. So they don't like this little skinny edge there. Maybe right here. It's okay if I cover some of this stuff up. See, and I'm not supposed to go that way, and I instantly want to do that. But that'll be for like the decorating part. Maybe take my paper cutter. Oh, here's a skinnier one. Ooh, that's nice. I can put that right up the whole thing there. That is crazy. Oh, now I gotta go. I have to remember this so I want to go look up all these places. You know, like the scenery and stuff. It's so interesting to see where all of our friends are from, and I kind of move that over a little bit like that. There you go. So I didn't even tell you. I'm using, I guess it's cardstock. It's that Hammermill paper. I don't know where it's at. I just grabbed a few pieces, but it's like cardstock. It's actually, I would say, pretty expensive paper to be using in the way I'm using it, but I've had it for so long and I'm not using it, and I think that's far more expensive than what I'm doing. You know, keeping it in the drawer, waiting for the perfect time to use it. It's never going to happen. The perfect time is now. So I have a mixture of my papers. Like some of them are from my paper pads, and some of them are from the like digital kits that I've purchased, and that's kind of cute there. And the whole idea, also what she said, was to not do like little squares, and I'm finding myself trying to do that. So I need to stop doing that. Cut a piece of this off, make it more rectangle if it's a square. Oh, I love that idea, Kat. You're so smart and clever. I just love that. You know what? After we did our ATC cards, oh shoot, I forgot I was going to talk about that a little bit, huh? When we did our ATC cards for spring, Jamie had asked me after everything was done. She goes, "Hey, you didn't by chance take a picture of everybody's cards together, did you?" I was like, no, because I don't think." And I was like, I'm going to go back on that video and see if I can screenshot it, but I don't know if I'm able to do that. So I'm going to move that over a little bit. Is this where I was going to put it? Yeah, I think so. Because how fun would that be to make a thing? So I'm going to try. And so hopefully I'll remember to do it this time with the summer one. I'm excited about the ATCs coming in. Got a couple of them. Yeah, I'm totally doing that. I know that, and I think that's what she was talking about when she was making this, Denise, is that she had all these cutoffs from all these pages, and she was like, how do we use them that way? So actually, I think I'm going to use that on this same side, because I like that up there. And Jamie's not here to stop me, and nobody else can because you're not here. I think that is a wonderful idea. Oh, I love that. I'm going to put a pin, but I'll be like, oh no, who lives where? Who lives where? I know most people. I know most of my friends. It's funny now because I'm like, I instantly know, like, when I'm sending something in the mail or something, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sending this to so-and-so here, you know, to Jason. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm remembering things. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, geographical locations. It's crazy. Oh, it is? Mine's almost done. It's still at the same spot as you have all seen it at the last time. I don't know why I'm doing that. Look at it, I got glue in there. I forgot to re-sign up for my AARP. I need to do that because I have a whole bunch of points and I don't want to lose them. Hopefully I didn't. Does anybody else here do they have AARP? And do you like it? Have you used it for anything? Oh, that's pretty like that. Except see, I have that edge here that's tore, so I have to take care of that. My line, I'm not a super straight cutter, so. So I'm totally covering up my German script if I put it right there. It's okay, but I feel like I like it like that. Maybe better. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like all quiet. I'm reading Denise. I'm reading what you just said. You gave your grandson punch shapes. Aw, and he's 3.5. What a sweetie. You're teaching him to make a glue book. It's a hot mess, but I adore it. And the bonding time is the absolute best, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I love that. What a special, special moment and memories to making. I love it. No tearing, Sandra. Okay. Right. That is perfect. No, not this. I'm talking about you, Denise. Sorry. He loves your craft. Oh, he. What do they call you? Do they call you Grandma, Grammy, Granny, Mimi? I would love to know what nanny. Oh, is it nanny? Yeah, nanny or nani? I'm thinking nani since you said Italy. I don't know. See, I'm gonna mess everything up. How are you gonna tell me? Yes on Nani? Oh. You can correct me if you need to. Oh, I love hearing all the fun, all of them. I always thought when I had Nani, I love that. Oh, I love that. When I always wanted, when I was younger, I always thought, oh, I think I want the grandkids to call me Granny. Like, I just thought there was something fun about that. I just really liked it. And so, but then what happened is when I became one, when I became a grandmother or was becoming one, I thought, I don't know. I don't really feel like it wasn't fitting. And so fitting me. And, I just remember that like my mom was, everybody was grandma. You like Granny? I really liked that, but that's not what I went by. And I was thinking like all the kids were always like calling everybody like Grandma Lily, Grandma Jan, Grandma. It was always Grandma this and their name. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to be like the auntie. That's what I feel like the auntie is, like Aunt Sandra. So I asked the kids, the first ones to have kids, I was like, do you guys mind if we choose our own grandparent names? They're like, okay. My son was like, whatever, Mom. So, we chose, I said, Jason's German heritage, so we chose Opa for him. He liked that. He was like, yeah. And then I was looking up for Italian for my heritage, which I didn't grow up in Italy or anything, but it was still like my most heritage part. I don't know. Anyways, so, and it was Nona. I think that's what I found was Nona, and I was like, it's too close to Nana, and I didn't feel like a Nana, so I didn't want to be called Nana. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I remember that I always made my nieces and nephews when they were asking me what my name was, like not asking me. Oh my gosh, I was like, I would sign everything like Aunt Beautiful, Auntie Beautiful, like I'm so full of myself, and so it was just fun. Anyways, that's what I always did. So I went with that, and we were gonna go Nona Bella. You're a Nana. Oh, see, and I love that. And the kids have Nanas, but I wanted something so different. And that's why I went with Bella. I was gonna go Nona Bella, and then I was like, that's just too much for those kids. So we went with Bella. And then my youngest son, who wasn't really paying attention and didn't care because he's the youngest, and he wasn't like, it's not that he's not kid friendly, but he's not really. No, I was kidding. He is with kids. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't mean that in a mean way. That's not coming off right. But anyhow, him and his wife, I don't know if they were married yet. Were they married? But they got a cat and they named it Bella. So technically I have a grand cat named after me, which I think is quite cute. I love that. Your oldest, so Elena's a Nana. Oh, Barb, you are Granny. I love it. And Kat, you said, okay, my oldest grandbaby couldn't say grandma. It came out mama, and that's oh my gosh, that is so much fun. My Aunt Sandra, I'm pretty sure she goes, her grands were calling her Mima. I think it was almost the same type of thing. Isn't that so sweet? Well, and when we did that, our with our first grandkid, the other set of grandparents are like, "Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's have our own names." And so now our poor grandkids, there's Opa, Bella, and then Yetta and Pops, and then now my daughter-in-law Mandy, she goes by Mimi, and my son, I think he goes by Papa or Poppy, Pop. Oh my gosh. I think it got changed slightly by the way they're saying it. See, I want that piece there, but I want something underneath it. What will I do? What should I do? I want to find something. I like this. Do I have any more? So cute. I keep looking over here to read. Helen, my grandson couldn't say Grammy and it came out Bobby, so I've been, oh my gosh. I love that. You're a 30-year Bobby? That's crazy cool. Oh my gosh. So if you've been Bobby for 30, do you have greats too also? also too. Ooh, look at that one, had a butterfly on it too, as well. Okay. Maybe I should wait to put that one on there, or no? Because I feel like it's skinny and I can end up slicing right up the middle of it. Yep. Oh, I love it. Oh, so much fun. I just love getting to know my friends here. I wonder if Jamie's gonna. She took her things home last. So I was just thinking, like, if she shows up, I wonder if she's gonna bring any of the stuff she made. But when we crafted together some of that jelly plate, she's like a natural. She needs to. I told her she needs to scan them in and make like a little digital kit. Ooh, here's another piece of this. So isn't that so cool? Look at all the different names we have. I just love it. I just love it. Lolly and Pop. Oh my gosh, Lollipop. I freaking love that. Oh my gosh. So when the kids are little, you know, and we go places and I tell them, like, you know, I want to make sure that they know, just in the event that, I don't know, we got mixed up, if there was an emergency situation, whatever, like, do you know how to look for me? You know, if you needed to ask, I don't know, like, hopefully that never happens, but, you know, preparing. And so I'm always like, what's my name? What's my name? What's my number? What are our names? What are we to you? And especially crossing the border. So like when you cross the border with kids, they will directly talk to the kids and ask them, like, do you, like, they'll ask them questions to make sure, which is good. And I tell the kids, you know, like, you need to make sure you answer, because sometimes kids are shy and things like that. So I would tell them, you need to make sure you answer, because it's important that they verify you and they understand you. And I go, and that's important because, you know, with all the bad things that happen in the world, that is good that they do that. So, you know, because sometimes they're just like confused, like, why are they asking us this? So I just tell them, they're going to ask you questions. I don't know what they're going to be, but you answer their questions. I cannot answer for you. Do not look to me for guidance. So I will always want to make sure that they know our real names too, so that they don't get, so if they needed to find us someplace, they could. Maybe I will put, like, it's kind of a rectangle. I need a spot there. A lollipop. I love it. One of my grandsons, I'm like, so when I was telling him that my names, I was like, do you know what my real name? I'm like, Abel, do you know what my real name is? He goes, Chandra? You know how they can't say S's very well sometimes. I think you can now. And I'm like, yeah, but I have another real name. Do you want to know what it is? It's my secret name. And he goes, what? And I go, it's Katerina. It's not my name at all. So it never has been. And I don't even think there's anybody in my family that is named Katerina. But anyways, so now when you ask him, he knows all my names. And I go, what's my secret name? What's my real name, my secret name? And he goes, Katerina. It's hilarious. Let me see. What are you saying? What are you saying, Helen? What are you saying? I gotta read it. You have 3 grandkids. The youngest is about to turn 20. Oh my gosh. 2 great grandkids, 1 and 2.5. Oh my gosh, that's lots of energy during those ages. It's so much fun. They detained us going to Canada long ago, and they asked my kids if we were their parents. It was scary. It is scary. Like, so living on the border, like, I'm used to that kind of stuff, but if you, like, it is a little unnerving sometimes. Like, what? You're going to secondary. If you've never heard that term, if you don't live on a border or anything, what that means is you have to pull in, you have to get out of your car. They're going to come and search your car, and they're going to, and you have to go sit in the waiting room for as long as they want you to wait. Then they'll ask you questions and run all your stuff and everything. And then if you are legit, you get to eventually leave. And usually you get like a little talk to. But, and I don't like having to go, I don't like being called into secondary, so I like to just kind of move through there. So I just answer the questions. Well, then this last time I went through, I seen a sign, you know, because everything was closed down for a while, you know, for a couple of years. So I seen this new sign at the border, and I thought, and it said, if, I don't know, something about if you have cannabis to report it. And I was like, what? That got legalized? I'm so like, it's crazy. So, I didn't even think that would ever happen. So when we go through, I asked, silly me, I'm like, I didn't even know you could take that across. I was surprised to see that sign. They're like, no, you can't. That's why the sign's there. So it's like, so there's shops, you know, cannabis shops in our town. And so when people are going across, just like there's like the alcohol place, like duty free, the cannabis is not the duty free in there that I know of. Anyways, can't find my piper. I really want to find some of this. I think I used, no, I know I have more of it. Anyways, so you have to declare it. And they say declare it. Oh yeah, declare any cannabis. So I told them, I was like, I didn't even know you could bring that across. They're like, you can't. I was like, ooh, tricky, tricky. That was tricky. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off like that and then trim it on the edge when I'm done. Uh-oh, I forgot which side I cut. Well, I don't think it matters, does it? Yeah, it's going to matter. See, I have a hard time. So if you tried to take that, that would be like illegal, like taking stuff over across illegal. Like, why don't they just say you're not allowed? Because then they can't catch you, I guess, being illegal. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta catch up here. Kat has, wait, where are we at? You have, so Kat has 8 grandkids and 2 great grandkids with one on the way. Ooh, exciting. Oh, Jamie, no, just come in. Jason's, as far as I know, Jason's not home. Just come in. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm gonna see if she's up there. I don't see her car. Jason is driving his green truck right now, so if it's not here, he's not here. I'm not liking that right there. So where now? I'm gonna catch back up. And then Helen's asking if they live close. Barb, oh, that's what happened to you? Way before we needed passports in the 90s. I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we used to just go across the border all the time with just a driver's license or ID card. And then now we have to have passports. And the kids, they don't have to have passports until they're 16. I believe once they're 16, they have to have one. Which I find, well, I guess because they can drive, that must be why. So I was going to say, I think that's kind of weird since, but in Canada, the drinking age is 19. And like my house, I'm 4 or 5 miles from the border. Like, I'm like right there. Watch out, Jamie. I know. Last time Jason was, I didn't know he was home and he was just sitting in his recliner and Jamie just came in and Jason was just sitting there and he just like looks over like, and he's like, hey. Jamie, poor Jamie, she was like, I'm so sorry. She goes, Sandra told me just to come in. He goes, that's okay. I told Jason, I said, dang it, too bad you weren't a little bit more prepared. You could have said, oh, it's about time you got here. I've been waiting all day. Because I thought that would have been funnier. All right, Jamie got the messages. Okay. Barb, you have one grandson who is 2 and another one coming. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting that you guys got some grands on the way. Oh, be quiet. 66. You are 66 years young. Elena, you're 67. You have 4 grandkids and 1 great grandson. Oh, well, I'm 55 and I have, let's see, Kristen and his ex, they have 4 together. And then my daughter-in-law brought 3 more, so there's 7 from him. And then, him from his family. Danielle has 4. And let's see, Brennan and Ashley have 2. And then Alicia, our adopted daughter, she has 3. And then Kristen and Mandy, they have the 2 grandkids, giving us the greats. Yep, old is just a state of mind. It sure is. Okay, so I feel like I did get my color on here. I have an empty spot though. What do I do? Just put that there. I wish it was just a little bit longer though. Not filling that. Oh, you know, I just love them so much. That's why, Helen. I really do. I have been. I must have been put through the ringer in a past life because I feel like I've been truly blessed in this life. That's what I say. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I've done to deserve the happiness and the love that I do receive. I mean, I do have stressful moments and have had stressful things in my life, but all in all, I think I'm very blessed and I'm very grateful. And I never, you know what, and I've been married, well, this is my second marriage, the longest one, and the best one, my second one. But even the first one, I'm still friends with a couple of my sister-in-laws, but it was tough, and I was not accepted very well into the family, and I was not accepted very well into the family that I'm in now. And it's taken a lot of years, and a lot of painful moments, but I just swore I never wanted to make anybody feel that way, ever. I really just didn't want to do that. And so it's important. And the relationships are ours to create. And I feel like I don't care what somebody else, I don't know. I always tell this is what I always say to myself. It is my responsibility to create the relationship I want. Oh, they live 2 hours away. That is a bit of a distance, isn't it? I know. Just yourself, Jamie. If you have something that you're working on and you want to play with it, bring it. I've got all the tools you need. I'm just working with scraps today. And then Jason wants me to take him to go pick up a truck. Around, I think, what time? Around 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think around 1 o'clock-ish. He's buying a used truck from Chris Henson. Yes. It's just what we needed. Another truck in the driveway. Another truck that'll. It's not great. Just kidding. Oh. Oh, thank you. I know, Jamie. Get on it. Get on it. All right. I think I'm going to cut this up now. So, and then we'll do the strips because I forgot what I was doing. So then when she cut hers, Carrie Gibson, this is what I was saying, like how she was looking like on her thing here, and she was making sure that she wasn't cutting like just like a sliver of something off trying not to do that. Maybe if I use it, go the other way, it would be easier. So I can see where my mark is. There we go. So I want to know, I mean, I don't want to leave a sliver, but I don't want just a, you know, 1/2 inch tag. So this one's going to be right down there. I think that's good. It's actually 2 3/4, which that can work. Do I want it bigger? I want to cut around these also. If I go 3 1/2, that'll give me not quite what I want. Maybe 3 1/4. Okay, let's try 3 1/4. I don't want to do 3 1/4. Sorry, guys. I don't. Okay, so see where I'm. I'm already having dilemmas. So it's just going to be like that little sliver there. If I go a tiny bit smaller, so we'll go ahead and go 2 3/4. Let's just see what happens. Oh, duh. I'm not making journal cards. I am making strips, snippet. She was calling them paper snippet strip things, I think is what she was calling them. I got fur or something on me. So I can go smaller. Okay, 1 1/2 to 2 inches maybe. So let's just try that. Better, much better. Okay, I like this. So I'm going to go 2 inches. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot to cut through. Okay. So cute, but see, I did get that little sliver. That's okay. I can still work with that. And Helen, oh, thank you, Helen. Aw, and Denise. And trust me, there's a lot of people who don't love a Sandra. They're just like, I feel like I'm definitely an acquired taste. You have to, it's like some people, I know this might sound kind of like a backhanded compliment to some people, but I've had most of my life people tell me, you know, I wasn't sure I was going to like you. You're the kind of person that you have to get, that once you get to know, you like. And I think it's because I just talk to people like I've known them, like they've known me for years. Like they just know my personality. I don't give them a chance to like take a breath. It's just like, oh, whoa, there she is. But, you know, life's too short to pussyfoot around. That's what I tell them. It's just too short. Let's just enjoy our moments. And just laugh. It's just life. Let's laugh. Uh-oh. Denise. Your comment got held for review. Hold on. I'm like, I don't know if I can take that or add that or not. Okay. I'm going to see if I can change that. All right. Did it come back? Okay. Show. I'm going to try and fix this. There. I took it off, held for review. I didn't realize it says the button must have been pushed for hold potentially, like it's on really low, hold potentially inappropriate or something that could be misconstrued as that. So your comment, I love my poopy doctor, my bobay doctor story. That one was funny. That was pretty funny. That poor doctor. I wonder if he still remembers that to this day. Like, there was this one town I worked in. This lady was totally off her rocker. She probably should have been medicated. But I was afraid to have her come back. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and just go right there. I'm kind of just guessing. See, they're not bad, and there's different widths. So I know, like on the other master boards, how you turn it over and you cut without looking, but this one is more structured, I guess, so to speak. So you know where you're cutting, because there's going to be more designing going with this. This is really pretty like this. I don't know. Just to do it in half and see what happens. How big is it? It is 3 1/4. So that would be 1 1/2 and then another little smidgy, right? 1 1/2 and then the little smidgy. Okay. I think I hear Jamie. I hear the doors. Here she comes, you guys. Ooh. That's okay. Maggie's yelling at. She didn't bark at you when you came in, right? She barked at you when you came down here and closed the door because you didn't give her a treat. She's like, wait. Nobody closed the door on Maggie without giving her a treat. It's okay. Don't. Give me 1 second, my friends. I'm gonna help Jamie grab a chair.
I got it.
No, you can't. You can't get through anywhere. You have to lift. Hold on, my friends.
I'm younger than you. I got it.
Okay, I'm just gonna move this because you can come this way. You didn't bring the chair?
Put the stuff down.
Okay, you have to talk to everybody for a minute. They want to hear your voice. Top line, move the chair over there. Okay, did you bring something to work on?
No.
All right.
Lugging it over.
You guys, tell Jamie to talk to you for a second. I have to go give Maggie a treat, so she'll stop barking at us.
Don't give her a treat.
No, you go over there. They're talking. You gotta go read it. Jamie, are you being silent?
I waved at him.
Okay. I'm back. There's everybody saying hi. I need to write the Adventures of Sandra book. I know. I wish I could write. I need to just do the thing in voice. Jamie says hi. That's that book my mom gave me 1,000,000 years ago. Whoops, sorry. Here, I'm trying to move stuff out of your way. Did you bring something to work on?
No.
Do you want to make one of these with my scraps?
No.
Oh, so let me see. Where am I at? So now we have these strips, and so what Carrie did on her strips after this, because I need my stuff here. Let's see. She took other pieces and added to them. Let me grab a drawer behind me. I have some of this, and I don't want to do the stickers, but I have this. Okay. You can grab whatever you want, but she was just grabbing like pieces of paper and she was like building them out. Maybe if we just do one at a time. So, like, oh, that's a big chair. I don't think I want to do the chair. Here's some fun pieces that I got in some Friendship Happy Mails. So just like building like cute little pieces on the outside of it, going back and forth. And she was also using like shapes. So, and I kind of liked that. When she was doing her shapes, I did like that. And I do have some punches. Oh, look at, there's an M for Michelle. W for Monoma. I don't know. But these are, I just used my punches on a lot of the things I had clipped out. I like that color. Got a clock on a clock? No, that won't work. See, Jamie's really good at putting this kind of stuff together. I'm not. I'll like get so far, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
You do too. I like your stuff.
Deb says hi, Barb says hi, Jenny says hi, Lena says hi, Kat says hi, Jamie.
Say hi to everyone.
Okay, what is the person name that you got this from? Oh, Carrie Gibson, and I have it in, if I did it right, it's in the description box. If I didn't, it will be, but it's Carrie Gibson Art, it's capital K, capital G, capital A. And then her video was called A New Look at Master Boards and Scrappy Strips, and it was posted about 9 months ago. I know. I think she's been very busy, but she's been working on some stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty, this was a greeting card, I think, yeah. And I used my Sizzix. I don't know. What do you like better? Does the clock just blend right into it? I don't know. Who wants to play in here? Let me see if there's any ink on that. Jamie. So Jamie, what are you up to this weekend?
Nothing. I grounded myself to clean my craft room.
Did you get your craft room cleaned?
Probably 3/4 of the way.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you like working on it in like sections or like all at once, everything at once? I kind of like that.
Kind of like one end and the other end and meeting in the middle.
So what's one end and then one end and meet in the middle? Is that like you put a table or something, like everything goes there and then everything else you find the spots and then
Yep,
this
and
is
then I
and
sort.
then it sorts through. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. I get it.
That's how my brain works.
Yeah, I love your brain. You have a beautiful brain. So these are all just a bunch of cutouts that I have, and I'm thinking maybe I'll just use these and I have these from Sizzix. So she just made like cute little things, and so when you put it on a page, do I have a journal here? Of course I don't. Oh yeah, I do. I have my friend's journal. Jamie's like pointing up at everybody's journals. They're right there, right in front of your face. Here, let me see. We'll grab a journal right here and show ya. So what she was saying, I'm sure a lot of you already have, or maybe all of you already have an idea, or know what I'm going to show you what she showed me is, so like on a page, let me find a page here that you can see it against, like this copy died. So you can put it right there, and if she was saying like if these are strong enough, then they can be tuck spots. If you decorate it all the way up like you would do like a snippet strip, like anything else with all these different pieces popping off, and then you can still see some of the colors down underneath. You can cut chunks of them. So like even this one, like I can cut it like, whoops, like right there, and it would still be so super cute. And it could become like a little corner tuck or a little, whatchamacallit. I really like this. I need to put it together before I forget what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's see. And yeah, and they're kind of the same things, but I like them. And if I end up not liking what I do, then I just let it go. Just get rid of it. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to put them down. Maybe I won't sew on these. Oh, I didn't put glue down there. A slide or a side? Are you talking about those slidey pieces, those belly band sliders? I still have never made one of those. I'm a little scared. I don't know if I can do it. Jamie said it's easy, but
I saw it on TikTok.
oh my gosh, I haven't used this glue in a bit. Yeah, or a belly band. Yes, Deb, it could be a belly band too. It could be anything. Well, maybe not anything, like this can't be a circle. That can be a circle. Getting all technical with my words sometimes. When I meet people, sometimes I get them all, they get mixed up on what I'm talking, or I get mixed up on what they're asking me, so I get word. I tell people, I'm like, I'm like Gracie. What is that show called? Jamie's not gonna know. She's way too young. She's blonde and cute. It's an old time show. She was really literal, very very literal when you would say things. What was that show's name? The Slide. Okay, Cat, got it. So, I mean, like I can just keep going up and down. I think I'm gonna leave that one for now. And maybe try another one. Isn't that book beautiful?
I like the colors.
I know. I need to get. I don't have signatures on some of the journals that were sent to me by my friends. I need to get your signatures so I can put them in there. I think in the front. Is there like a thing where it says?
She wrote on it. I didn't read it. But
That book that I was just showing you, that was from Karen. And so I keep my little notes in there because I don't know yet if there's a signature. Sometimes I hunt for them because sometimes they're not super visible to see right away. Oops. I don't need that.
she signed the back of it.
Oh, she did sign the back of it. Yay, right on. Yep, at the very back. I love it. Okay. So this was some old, I don't think that matches anything. That's just gigantic. I don't know if I'm going to get to these decorated, my friends, because I don't know what to do. I should hand them over. Jamie should sit here now. She should decorate the things that I just created. Don't you think?
No. Jamie's not ready for that.
Jamie said no. She says she's just hanging out. Oh, isn't he cute? Oh, see? I like that. Oh my gosh, Helen, there's so much fun. You are gonna, it's addictive. Oh, yes. Oh, go have fun with your grands. Bye, Elena. Oh, has it been an hour and a half? I said it was going to be a longer video because Jamie had to take a shower.
You didn't have to wait for me. It came over anyway.
I'm just kidding with you.
It's good for my mental state. Get out of my house.
Well, you are always welcome here. I try to get Jamie to move in here. Rick can come visit her.
I don't think my craft stuff would fit in here.
I would make room.
I don't know if you could. I have a lot of stuff too. Not like this, but.
Gosh, what the heck is that show? It's Gracie. It's the something show. Oh gosh, I cannot think of it. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to Google it. I have to go to Google school again. Oops. Oh my gosh, he's so cute too. I do like this. I like this dude. So maybe if I don't have any ink on this. Let's get some ink on it. So he's a little thin. The paper's a little thin. So I feel like if I use him on this, then I might need to, if I want it to be like a flip, or not a flip, a tuck spot, then he might need a little bit more. He might need a little bit more backing, but I can work on that later if I just get him on here. So I'm trying to find one of my wider ones here. I like that, and I think, okay, no, that looks weird. That's wood, but it looked like mushrooms that way. Jeez Louise, get in there. No, not the one. That doesn't pop off enough for me. Grace Under Fire. Nope, not that one. This one's like super old. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, it was a show, I think maybe my dad or even my grandmother was watching. I don't remember, but it was, and it was like, and the wife's name was Grace, and it was like, they call her, oh, Gracie. Oh, great. Oh my gosh, I can't even think. Yes, Kat says to have you teach me to make a slide. Can I do it on this right here? Like on one of these?
Yeah, you just need one that's wider than that to put that over it.
This goes over the wider one? So
or you can get a skinnier one to put on that.
So this would be like that?
Yeah.
No?
I like to make it a little wider, like the background.
The background wider. Okay. I'll have to make another one. Jamie's gonna teach me. I'm like, here's all my scraps, Jamie. Glue some stuff down and make me a thing. There's neutrals.
Don't work that way.
She doesn't. She's like, don't tell me what to do. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I just throw stuff down. Oh, so I never drink, right? And I went to that banquet thing that Grange thing, and I had 2 glasses of wine. Oh my gosh, funny story. So Jason and I go to bed at like 8 o'clock. Sometimes we really push it and we try to stay awake until like 8:30 before we go to bed. But It's 8 o'clock is when we go. So we go to this dinner last night, and we're driving home, and it's like 10 to 9, and I'm looking at the clock on the car, and I'm thinking, wow, we are up late. We're like super late. And we have sirens, or not, just the lights flashing behind us. We got pulled over. I can't stop laughing. I'm like dying. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Like, we're usually in bed by 8 o'clock, and here we are out on the town at 10 to 9 on our way home. In our town, I'm telling you, it's so small. You can get from our house, I can get anywhere in town in 5 minutes in a car. And we got pulled over. Apparently, our brake lights weren't on because I guess the cop said, or the sheriff, he goes, well, just Jason turned the button. He goes, okay, so they are working. He goes, I noticed a lot of new cars are set, if they take them off their auto setting and they don't remember to put them back on, it also affects the brake lights. So that's what we got pulled over for. No brake lights. Thank God I wasn't the driver, because I'd already had 2 glasses of wine. And although we were at this event it started at 6, so I was there for plenty of time, but I was still feeling a little tipsy from the wine. But oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. I'm laughing, and I told the chef, like, this is just hilarious. Like, I couldn't imagine telling my kids, like, so your dad and I were out past our bedtime and got pulled over. Yes, George Burns. Wife was Gracie. Yes, that's the one. Was it George and Gracie? Is that the name of the show? The George Burns Show. Oh my gosh. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to watch that, because think of that when you're talking to me, because I'm very literal. And to this day, I even tell people that I work with, and Jamie can probably attest to this, that if you tell me something, like, I take it very literal. Burns and Allen? Is that what it was called? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just coloring a bunch of stuff and inking because I don't know what to do. That's too many circles. All right, where'd my dude go? Where'd my little guy go? Here he is. My little guy, my handsome. He looks like a detective or a stalker. What is he? Because he's got gloves on. Harper and Brothers. I don't really want to cover up all that writing, but I kind of think I would like it better like that. What do you think? I have the wrong wood. I got to get the right wood for this guy. Maybe no, maybe none. Maybe this. Is that better? No, he needs the darker one, doesn't he? Let's get rid of the circles. No more of that. Jamie's over here making me laugh. I can't think straight. I think I'm going to take the red flowers off of this one. There, I like that. There, like that, and then that backdrop there. Like that, like this. Okay. I don't even know what I did with the glue. It was here a second ago.
What kind of glue?
My glue with the needle. Oh my gosh.
It's over there.
Jamie found it. I almost was like, Jamie, did you hide it on me?
I didn't trust you if you tell me Jason wasn't here.
Did you knock?
No.
I was like, because he was putting
I
answers.
was waiting for a prank.
Oh man, I should have went up there. If I wasn't down here, if my stuff was up there, I would have totally pranked you. I'd have set Wanda up in the chair for you.
The kids have a skeleton in the hallway downstairs, and every time I walk around the corner, yeah, it freaks me out.
Like a real skeleton or like a Halloween
It's
one?
a Halloween one.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Like they have a hat and everything on it.
So I don't know if you can hear Jamie, but she said her kids, they have a so your craft room is down in the basement? Okay. So when she goes down to the basement, the kids, their room's down there too, right? And so they have a skeleton down there, and they have it all dressed up with a hat and everything. And even though she knows it's there, every time she walks down there, it gives her a startles her. So maybe if I put him all the way on there, and then he's protected, and I have that rounded edge. I like that. I can work with that. Oh, fuzz. Where's the lace? I know. Okay, so that's so funny, Deb, because I was thinking that. I was like, you know what? This is funny because I don't even have lace pulled out, but will there be lace when I put these on there? I feel like I would be adding some at some point. Should I put lace on the guy? Oh my gosh, that fuzz is driving me crazy. I don't even know where it came from. Yeah, because see, like right there, like if I used this, like all those lines right there would just drive me crazy. So something would go there. But I don't really want to cover up all of that. Would this go underneath? Yeah, but it needs to be inked. I had an inked one. It's gone. That way it's like dark brown like that is up there, right? There, better. You like that? I like that. Do you like that, Jane?
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad.
Looks good.
And would he be good with lace? And he said, or Deb's probably like, no, I'm not asking you. I mean, I asked you, but I'm telling you, girl, get your lace. I was kidding.
Maybe an off-white.
Is that off-white?
That's too white. Or if you ink it.
Here, let me cut a little piece of this off really quick.
It's your show.
It's not. Ooh, look at this though.
There you go.
And he's got the browns in him. There, does that look better? Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. My Debbie snips are upstairs. Or here's the big ones. I thought, oh, maybe they are down here. There, and then he's got a little bit of lace. Yeah, because every guy looks better with a little bit of lace. He's got his masculine stripes there, though. And then George Burns' wife was greasy. Oh, oh, Helen, I didn't think you were old enough to know Burns. Well, I don't know what year it was, so I was like, either watched it with my. I think I might have watched it with my grandmother. It was one of the shows. But when I used to spend the night at her house, I loved it. She would take me, and then she would fall asleep, and she would lock the bedroom door, and I was allowed to stay up as late as I wanted. And I watched the Ed Sullivan Show and dressed up in her, she had all these fancy, like silver and gold, better things, slippers, and they had like little gems. She was a dancer. She grew up being a dancer. And so she had all these like fun silky things, and she would open up her closet, and I got to dress up in all her shoes and her jewelry, and she'd be snoring away. And I just remember watching the Ed Sullivan Show and whatever other shows that were on with her. So I'm thinking that's where that memory comes from. The cat says she thinks her cat thinks she's a dog because every time someone pulls in the driveway, she meows loudly several times. I would love to hear that on a recording. She said her son just pulled in. Oh, we'll tell your son we say hi and meow meow. Just kidding. Jamie's laughing at me. I know. Oh, she was a cool grandma. I miss her. She's in Europe. There. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll be fun. So thank you, Carrie. I know Carrie doesn't watch my YouTube. I mean, I guess I probably shouldn't say that. I don't think so. But anyways, thank you. I will have to be telling her thank you for this wonderful inspiration video. I love watching her. If you haven't watched her videos, she's quite fun and just has lots of fun things that she does. Here's some butterflies. I was messing around with my little flowers that I punched out trying to use stuff up, and I honestly don't care for them too much, but I guess once they're used, they're not too bad. But I don't think they look good with him. I think he's done. Look at, I'm so plain. I just don't know what I want to do. Maybe it needs lace like Deb said. Oh, he's gone. He just needed a tool. A grab and go. I don't know if I want to put lace on this one, but oh, like a piece. Like, why am I cutting this up? I have like literally like a thing here with pieces. Oh gosh, that's a whole nother thing there. Let's just not do that right now. Well, now I can't stop myself. Oh, whoops. Is that what you do too?
Yes.
It's like, it just has to happen.
I have a big old basket like this full of scrap.
Oh my gosh. Well, and I don't know if it was Carrie or somebody else when I was watching all these scrappy things, and they were doing this with the fabrics too, and I want to say it was also Carrie, but I don't know for sure. And I thought, oh, I really liked it, and I wanted to do that too, but I had to pick what I was going to do today. So I thought I was going to like this because of the black up there, but if I don't end up using that piece, that's just really going to stand out, not the way I want it to. So I'm going to just put that together like that for a minute and put everything else away. Okay. Now what? I can just be doing this all day. This is what I did yesterday. I was down here cutting all my scraps into strips. And I think it was like 3 hours. I was down here just cutting strips up. It was just a stripping day. Scrappy strips. Okay, Jimmy, you want to, or would you decorate a couple of these for me, please? No? All right. Well, I don't know what else to do with these. Carrie was using other pieces of her papers, and she was like putting like offcuts on there like that. So I could try that. And then I believe inking these might make them pop out a little bit more. Just a tad. So like that's kind of plain on this one, so I kind of like that. Let's move those ones out of eyesight. And then what else would work with this tray? That's fine. Oh, Jamie's gonna help me. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw that thing. All right, let's get back into this part because I think this is where I'm gonna find some colors that I might like to kind of play together. This is all she was doing. It was so cool. She was so good at it.
Well, you made me something like this before, or gave me something. You had it sewed around. You just had like lace sewed across it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anybody else here just make stuff and then you forget what you made and you see it and you're not sure if somebody else gave it to you? Or if you made it? I know, cat, your cat. That's hilarious. A guard kitty. I'll tell you what, has anybody ever been attacked by a cat? That's some scary stuff. Guard cats are no joke. Oh, okay. So if I cut this one shorter and move that one out, maybe? No. Let me see if I can cut that. I cannot cut a straight line even from that short little tiny distance. That's right. See, it's that little skinny strip there that she was warning about, and that's what I went outside of that. I'm not going to worry if this is too long because, like she said, like it's like a snippet strip of paper. Okay, let's put that down. Oh, I went too much glue. That's okay. That would be you, Denise. What, did you get attacked by a cat? That's too big for that one, but isn't that pretty? Not the right shade. So I guess I can kind of go back and forth. Is this where like a little circle would come in handy here? Oh yeah, that's cute. I think this is kind of what she was doing, just going with the flow of it and just grabbing pieces, and then later on you can add like sentiments or whatever. I mean, I have one right here. You know, you could put that anywhere, or other images. Yeah, maybe I should stop with the images and just work with this. This seems to be a lot easier for me right now. That's pretty. Does it look funny that they're not together? It's okay. They don't have, as Carrie said, they don't have, I think it was Carrie. I'm not sure who I was listening to now. They don't have to kiss. Not everything has to kiss. So, let's see. Yeah, I like it right there. I think this was some Stampin' Up paper I had. Ah. Oh, and look at Denise. Look what it says right there. Can you see that? It says "ho." Oh. She goes, yeah, that too about the cat. She goes, but, oh, it's scary getting attacked by a cat, but forgetting what you make. I'm like, no, I didn't make that. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. I don't remember it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and seal that up there, 'cause I don't think I'm going to put anything else underneath this, and I'm probably going to end up tearing that up on accident. So I didn't get them all decorated, but I got a few done. Let me get a piece of paper here. Wait, what am I doing? Back and forth. Here, let's put this down so we can see him. Does that help it? That's cute. I like them. I think I'm going to make more of these. How fun is this going to be to put into the journals, like in somebody's book? And then, like she said, like you can just cut like pieces of them off and use like little snippets. You can put like a little eyelet in there. You can sew around them. She did some things where she like just sewed around like parts of the tags or the snippets, and then drop down, do a little bit more sewing just to give it a little bit more interest. Like this one, I think there's just too many lines there for me. I probably covered that up, but you know, I have to be mindful to leave that piece there. Like, that's a... Maybe I should do that right now so I don't forget. Oh, here's that one that I inked up before. Does that look okay? That color, or is it too light? There's a foil heart.
It doesn't have to match.
Jamie said it doesn't have to match. Just have fun, right? Okay. Oh, what does it read? It says HO. It's like all the words on accident I didn't realize I was covering everything up. So now, see, before I put that on there, there was nothing. So I'm putting this here, making sure to leave that open. So, you know, that's our private joke, our personal. It's a private joke that you shared with us. When I seen that, I was like, oh, look at me. See, I'm doing it without even texting. Do you remember that story, Jamie?
Maybe.
Oh. It was a typo. Right? That was you, right, Denise? Oh, no. What if I think so.
She says she gets it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I was gonna also. Oh, did anybody have any questions about the ATC or The summer ATC. That's what I was going to ask and I forgot. Dang it. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I know that I've already gotten a couple, and we've got some really cool things that Kat sent in for everybody. And the cutoff for me to receive them is, or to send, the cutoff for you to send them in is at the end of May 31st. I brought some stuff over here to remind me to look at, but I have no idea where I put it. I was like, oh well. I try to be prepared, you guys. I really do. All right, I think I'm done for today. I think I'm gonna go hang out with Jamie for a little bit before I have to take Jason to go get his truck. His next truck. He's already tried to kill 2 trucks, so we'll see how well he does with this next one. The exchange is going to be in, I have to go look at the thing that we posted, but it's in June, and I was looking at the calendar, because I know I wrote it wrong on here about the end date. I want to receive the ATCs by the end of May to give me plenty of time to upload everybody's stuff so that we can see it. So we would either do it on my calendar here. I wrote that we would be doing, oh my gosh, doing it on the 23rd of June. But I think we're doing it on the 16th. I think that was the day that we had chose. When is Father's Day? Oh no, we're not doing it on the 16th because it's Father's Day. I think it was the 9th. Okay. I think it's June 9th that we're doing it. I'm going to go look back on the other video to see. Bye, Barb. Mwah. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if anybody's here and they want to do the ATC exchange and you want to know more about it, please ask me, because I will tell you. You can email me. You can send, ask me in a chat on any of the videos, because I'll see it. They pop up. But if you want to email me, my email is in the description box. I try to make sure it's on every video, and it's also on like when you go to like my channel to look at my channel. If you click on more information or whatever it is in the box, then you'll see it here. I guess I can show you, just in case if anybody doesn't know, because I mean I'm still learning all this stuff. So if I look on here and I go, I want to see this person, this is me, but I want to see this person, I would just click on that. And then it takes me to the page, and then I can click on this little arrow. Whoops, did you see that? I did it kind of fast. Let me move that out of the way. So there's the page, and then right underneath it, it says like my @Blossom and Inspire. So it'll tell you all these things like about the channel that you're on. And there's a little arrow here. If you click that arrow, it opens up, and then this is the description on the page, on my actual page. Like, so anything you'll find in there, and it shows you my links, but my email, I'm looking for my email. Did I just lie? I'm a liar. Okay. I don't know where it's at, so this is good for me to see this, because apparently I don't have it on here. I'll put my email in here. I thought it was in here, but it's in the video. So here we are in the video. If we go to any video that I have, so this one already posted right here, so we'll go there. Let me pause it. And then if you go into the description box, if I click in here in the description box, oh my gosh, where's my email, you guys? Have I been lying to everybody all this whole time? Well, so much for that. Whoops, I just turned I don't even see anything. Jamie, do you have it up? I don't know what I'm doing.
I was gonna look.
Okay, I thought it was in there. I thought I had it in there. I think it is in there. I don't know. But that's how you get to the description boxes. And you should be able to find it in there. Lord have mercy. Okay. Kat says she's going to go back and look. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what. I just went nutso just now.
Yeah, I don't. Your email's right here.
Oh, Jamie said, yeah, it's right there. Oh, it is in there. It's after I say, enjoy all your moments. That's that part. Enjoy all your moments. And then I sign my name's right there, and then underneath it's my email. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Well, I wonder how hard it is for anybody else to find. I couldn't find it, and I'm the one that put it there. So anyhow, the more the merrier on the ATCs. All that to say that, because it was super, super fun, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. And got tons of stuff everywhere. All right. I guess I'm gonna go now. This is we did this for like 2 hours. Woohoo! Thanks for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed it. I was gonna say something else. I got tongue tied. I really enjoyed my time with you, and my crafting time goes by much more smoother and faster. Believe it or not, much more smoother. So these are the strips that we have left, and these are the ones we made. I hope you guys make these. I hope you have fun. And like I said, in the description box, I have that information, or I will have it if it's not in there, at Carrie Gibson. Her channel's pretty cool, and the videos that she was putting together are pretty fun and easy to follow. She's pretty good at explaining things. Had a lot of fun with it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy all your moments, and I will just see you later on the next video. Bye. Bye. I keep saying bye, but I don't know how to turn it off. Here we go. X.